Sure, I'll do that, Mama. I promise, really.
Find no fucking and flee, baby.
I gotta go, but this weekend, alright? Don't forget. Te quiero.
Do you want to be a post-apocalyptic millionaire while your neighbors are resorting to cannibalism? Do you want to be living the good life or having to eat your children in order to survive? Call Monetary Science today. We buy gold and other precious metals, from silver and platinum to lead and aluminum, including the foil. You're only a few gold bars away from being the king of the apocalypse, my friend, with your choice of all the women, wine, and food that makes it through the end of days. Seriously, when things go down, women flock to the man on top of the hill with the shiny shit, and no matter how fat, balding, or boring he is. $1 invested in gold in 1800 would be worth over $15 today, or maybe more. Now that's a smart investment. You will become the post-apocalyptic banker and really stick it to the masses. That is, if you can avoid getting run by marauding outlaws. Gold is trading at a 200-year high, so now is the time to buy. Call in today at Monetary Science. We're Armageddon proof.
You there, yes, you, with the sad sandwich. Come to Nutbuster in beautiful Vespucci, corner of Magellan and Cortez, where flavor slaps harder than your ex at a beach wedding. Falafel, kebab, hummus, salads, you name it, we wrap it, sauce it, and make you question your relationship with your stomach. You take one bite of our Nutbuster wrap, your mouth goes, oh, like it is your birthday. You hit the nut, and the nut hits back. People say, Ahmed, why you yell so much? Because the falafel is ready. And my mother says the chickpeas are blessed by the moon. We've been busting nuts since '69, and not one customer's walked away unsatisfied. Nutbuster, hit the nut. Tell my mom I sent you.
Toledo Bay's got a lot of things. Fog, cows, and a chicken factory full of secrets. But there's only one spot north of Chiliad where you can zap aliens, grab kitties, and maybe win a stuffed squid with one eye. Pixel Pete's Fun Time Arcade. Founded by a man who loved video games more than his own circulatory system. Pete ran this place through 3 heart attacks and a brief electrical fire. He said, take my left arm, just leave the pinball machines. You don't have to drive all the way to the hellhole that is Los Santos just to have degenerate fun. We got the Degenitron right here in Palito. Sticky joysticks, nasty nachos, and not a single IPA in sight. 1986 called, it's all coked up and it wants you back. We got it all. Race and Chase, Street Justice, Space Monkey 3, The Wizard's Ruin, Defender of the Faith, and the lingering scent of defeat and burnt popcorn. Pixel Pete's Fun Time Arcade, off Procopio Drive. No, we did not fix the plumbing. Bring your friends, bring the quarters, and get ready to play, you fucking loser.
Minister in minutes. The Supercosmos Church believes that there are too many barriers to spiritual enlightenment and peace. Why spend years in theology seminary or a monastery? This is the internet age. Years of religious study are just a click away. Get ordained now and perform weddings, funerals, get the best parking spaces, comfort horny widows, scare children, cast curses, absolve sins, and make people feel better about their life by quoting from any one of a dozen of hocus-pocus old texts. And get in free to any sporting event you want. Just tell them that you'll pray harder for them to win because you've got a direct line to the deity. Minister in minutes. Get ordained today. Chet Kavanaugh here for the Atheist Society. Think of how fantastic life was when our early ancestors marched across Europe as the glaciers were melting, foraging in small bands, short, hairy creatures who worshipped the sun and the earth, made beds of reeds, preening each other and mating with close relatives covered in bugs. Think of the first time a primate fashioned a tool and used it on a woman. And here we are today with the most fantastic tool of primates and primordial shit slinging, the internet. Ah, yes, we're much smarter now. And that's evolution, just like in the movies. Join the Atheist Society today.
Join the Atheist Society today. Welcome everybody to Vinewood Public Access, the number one fan-created GTA talk radio station. And also welcome to one of the saddest days of my whole life. It's not true. I'm exaggerating. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad, folks. And let me talk to you about why. There's a reason. I'm going to get into it tonight. I'm going to let a few more people show up. And then we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it from a Hollywood screenwriter and TV producer's perspective. I have been thinking about this all day, obviously. Ever since this happened this afternoon. It was the afternoon for me. And man, I've been thinking about this a lot. Not just in a, oh, woe is me, is this sad, let's fucking cry. Not just that. I've been really thinking about this and trying to process what it means for us as a community, what it means for me as a new content creator. Oh, you're hearing an echo? Let's fix it.
What about now? I bet it's way better now. Let me hear it. Jamie, Hayden, what's going on? I think we got it fixed. It should be better now. I have both my mics on. I had to get my mic fixed, you know? I don't know if you guys have been here before, but we've been having some microphone problems over here, and I think I got them all solved. So you guys tell me if it sounds okay.
Hungry? Of course you are.
And it's time. It's time to soothe that hunger. We're going to get into it. Now that we get the audio fixed. Man, I knew today was going to be a shit day, Dano says. Oh, Dano, don't cry, baby boy. Don't cry. It's going to be okay. And I'm going to talk to you guys about why. We're going to get into why it's like this, okay? Because I know what some of you are thinking, right? Some of you are all wrapped up in how you're invested in this and you feel like it didn't work out, right? You're feeling like betrayed. You're thinking like, hey, I thought...
That's a smart investment.
But it's not. It's not feeling like a smart investment right now. Let me tell you what wasn't feeling like a smart investment when I checked my Take-Two stock this afternoon. Talk about a dumb jackass who thought it was a good idea to buy Take-Two stock. Of course, today I felt like I should have bought way more of it. It plummeted. I probably lost $1,500 today. Am I being honest with you? Captain Glack in the chat. Oh, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. What do we do? What the hell do we do? Ugh. LS Live Radio. We got Luca Bailey in the chat, everybody. UFOs, ghosts, and slashers couldn't take me down. Excited to drop episode 16 this Friday. For those of you who don't know, there are only so many stations out there. There are only so many fictional GTA talk radio stations. And absolutely go and throw some love over at LS Live Radio. They're in the chat right now. The guy who runs that is a fella named Luca Bailey, who is out of, I think, Dallas, Texas. He has his own fictional in-game radio station called LS Live Radio. It used to be called, Unit 51 FM. Now, his is not a talk radio station. He's got proper music and whatnot, but he really puts together something cool over there. So go check it out because he's got a whole narrative also. Even though he's not talk radio for the whole time, the thing that I do where I put the story into the radio, Luca does that over at LS Live Radio. So give him a follow. Subscribe to LS Live Radio if you get a chance. Yo, let's say what's up to everybody in the chat. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm sure you were all popping off on Sav's stream, That poor bastard had to shave his head. Oh my God. Oh, he looks pretty good though. Can we agree Sav looks pretty good with no hair? He was being kind of hard on himself, but he's a handsome looking dude, let me tell you. All right, so what up, Jamie Hexum? What up, Hayden? What up, Dano? What up, Gambit Arcana? We got our all-stars in this chat tonight. We're already popping off with 12 of you S-hosts. That's what we're doing. I've decided, by the way, that's what we're doing. We're calling us, our crew here that we're slowly building together, that we have a goddamn year to build. Oh my God. A goddamn year we have to build this group. We're going to build this group together, though, and we're calling ourselves the S-hosts. That's what it's going to be.
Hey, bro.
We're going to be the S-hosts together. Will Mac Daddy, what's up, baby? Gambit Arcana's moving to his computer. He said, be right back. Does he expect me to hold the fuck on while he does that? Gambit, are you expecting me to pause Vinewood Public Access so that you can move to your computer? That's not a problem. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's see what we can do about pausing for Gambit. He's a real fan. He's a real fan, folks. Gambit Arcana, good guy. I like Gambit. He's a smart guy, smart cookie. He's a tough cookie. He's a cookie monster. Gambit Arcana, everybody. Will Magdaddy says, what's up? Guys, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're really feeling. Because I'm going to talk about it from an industry perspective, okay? We're coming live from Vinewood. This is Vinewood Public Access, the #1 fan-created talk radio station in the GTA universe, and I'm Rob Morris, your host. I got to tell you, let me walk you through my experience today, okay? This morning I had a little work to do. I work on a TV show, if I haven't mentioned that. I'm a TV producer and a screenwriter. I'm working on a TV producing job this morning. I'm working on my show. And then I got a meeting this afternoon. I'm going to meet up with a friend for coffee, okay? Talk about the future. I get in my Lyft to go to the coffee shop. My wife has the car. Don't worry about it. I get in the coffee shop Lyft, and I'm on my phone. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't do well on my phone in the car, so I keep it limited. But I got to check things. So I'm in the Lyft. I check things. And you know who I saw first? GTA Men. My homeboy. My guy. GTA Men. I don't know if you know him. He recently did the No Deaths Challenge. He played every GTA game from start to finish. Every single one of them without dying. Took him months. It was very impressive. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. I see on YouTube, I check subscriptions, refresh. GTA 6 delayed reaction. I know what you're thinking, Rob. You're a GTA content creator and you don't have Twitter notifications for Rockstar Games turned on? No, I don't, because fuck Twitter. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear me saying fuck Twitter? Because I don't fuck with Twitter. I'm not saying I don't have it on my phone. I don't check it. But I'm not getting Twitter notifications, even from Rockstar, okay? I'll figure it out without that bullshit. I hate this app. Anyway, not the point of the conversation. I see GTA Men covering it, but I don't have time to click it, and I can't watch the video in the car. So I get to the coffee shop, and as I'm getting out of the car, I'm scrolling YouTube because I think he's fucking with me. I think GTA Men is doing some kind of sick fucking prank, and I don't have it. I don't have it in me to deal with this fucking prank. This guy thinks he's fucking funny. But I keep scrolling. Boom. I'm seeing Project Vice. Boom. I'm seeing this guy. Boom. This guy. It is absolutely crazy. I'm seeing back-to-back my whole feed on YouTube. GTA 6 delayed. And that's when it sets in. I'm like, this is really fucking happening. You know what I mean? So then I got to go to YouTube. I got to go to Rockstar Games. I got to look at their press release and all this kind of stuff. And of course, just like you, I am severely disappointed to find out, but also not surprised to find out that the game is fucking delayed till November. But also, my friends, there's no new information. Where's the fucking trailer 3? Where's the fucking trailer 3? Where's the screenshot? Where's the fucking something? Are you kidding me? I don't care if it comes tomorrow. Fuck tomorrow. I feel this way now. You set a date, you sons of bitches. You didn't have to set a date. You didn't have to say May 26th. No one had to say May 26th. You didn't have to, but you did. You did say that shit. And now here we are. How many times did you see a YouTuber or some asshole just like me on a mic being like, well, when they set a date, once they set a date, it never happens. They've never done this. It's never happened before. None of this has ever happened before, you bucket heads, okay? None of it's ever happened. This is all new territory. And let me get into it, okay? Let me get into what I think is really happening here, okay? I'll catch up on some chat. Why not? Okay, we need to do that. Yeah, we need that trailer. I need something, Hayden says. Yes. And then Alice LaLuca says, bada bing, babush, come on, give me fucking something. Hello? Gambit Arcana, sorry, just easier to chat and search other things on my computer and not on my phone. You have to explain yourself to me, my guy. You don't have to explain yourself to me. You do what you need to do. You take care of yourself. This is a day, okay? Jamie's over here. He says, hugs for all you motherfuckers. Hugs to all you assholes, okay? Because you know what?
Extra parking is always behind the S-hole.
There's always extra parking behind this S-hole. One more damn year in this godforsaken city. I'm tired of getting calls from Simeon, damn it. LS Live Radio lives fully in the game, okay? So if you're expecting him to break character, don't track it. Captain Glack says, I think just like the last day, we'll have another info dump soon. I do too, man. I do too. I've got to work all day tomorrow, and I'm pretty confident that that's when they're going to dump a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going to happen to me, but, we'll see. Where did all these S-hosts go? All of a sudden there's nobody in here, or is it not refreshing? It's showing me like there's nobody in here all of a sudden. Oh, no, you're all still here. Okay. It looked like everybody bailed on me. My little studio thing dropped to like 1. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Something I said. Jamie says they set a date for 4. Yeah, this is true. And you hear this brought up as well. They set a date for 4 October 17th, 2007. Still delayed. I hate when people say that shit as if it can't feasibly happen. You're absolutely right, Jamie. And you hate to say, oh, they did something with a game fucking 20 years ago, so they're going to do the same thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Gambit Arcana, the trailer will bring it back up. I think they delayed the trailer because they knew the stock would drop after the bomb. Yeah, maybe, man, but a trailer is only going to do so much. At this point, Rockstar Games is the boy who cried wolf. I'm sorry. You cannot even really compare this to the Grand Theft Auto 4, October 17, 2007. You're right, Jamie. That happened, but even then, your point is true, and my point is the same, which is you cannot compare the two. This GTA 6 thing is different. This is a different game. It's a different game, and it's all going differently. You can't compare it to the shit that happened before. It's a different situation. Okay, I said I was going to talk about it. So let me get into this. I'm a TV producer. I'm a screenwriter, okay? I've been working in television for a long time. I started in 2013. So I've been, since basically the whole time that GTA 5 has been out, I've been a professional television person. And what's crazy is that I can now say that I'm like a professional with a career from some time. There's one game. I've built a whole career during one game. It's crazy. My point of this is to say, here's what I do for a living every day so I can make it very clear to you. A network or a movie studio or a TV group of some kind, they come to me and the production company that I work for, and they say, hey, Rob, we want to make this TV show. We want to make this movie. We want to make this, right? This is the overall process for how these things get done. They come to me. They say, we want to make it. So they're Take Two, okay? In the analogy. They're Take Two Interactive, the network that I work for. You can look me up and see networks I've worked for. If they're Take Two, the company I work for, the production company that makes the fucking show, we're the ones that hired camera guys and directors and people like that to make the fucking thing. We're the creative experts, okay? The people at Take Two, the people at the networks that I work for, the studios I've worked for, they don't know how to make the shit. Strauss Zelnick doesn't make video games. This motherfucker doesn't play video games. So he's got to get the people who are professionals to make it. Okay? I always put it this way. Take-Two Interactive, ABC, NBC, CBS, TLC, Comedy Central. I've worked for almost all of these people. They're the customer in the restaurant. Okay? I'm the cook. Rockstar Games, that's the cook. Sam Hauser, he's the head chef. Okay? They make it for the customer. Okay? And the customer that's ordering it is Take-Two. And the customer that's paying for it is Take-Two. At the end of the day, we hope that it all goes well in the restaurant and we can open a fucking food truck and sell millions of these games. But Take-Two's ordering the food. Okay? That's what you have to keep in mind. They're the ones that are going to Rockstar saying, this is how the chicken's got to be made. You have to make the chicken this fucking way. If you have not been paying attention to Rockstar Games for the last 20 years, I cannot imagine a worse place to work. I'm being honest with you. I've wanted to work at Rockstar Games and make Grand Theft Auto for a living my whole damn life. I really have. I found GTA 3 in 2001. I've been doing comedy and stand-up and writing and television, all these different things. And the whole time I've been doing this, I've been saying to myself, man, Rockstar Games, I love GTA, man. I want to be Laszlo. I'm trying to be Dan Houser when I grow up. Nah, bruh. I ain't trying to be Dan. I might be trying to be Dan Houser now, but I ain't trying to be Sam Houser. Can you imagine the pressure they put on them? They have backed themselves into a fucking corner, yo. Like, they have backed themselves into a full-on corner. They set out to make the greatest video game of all time, and they did it. It was called Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay? And every game they made before that was a fucking smash hit. And while they're making Red Dead 2, the last game they made is going on to be the most profitable piece of entertainment in the history of the world. The pressure. The pressure. Now you got to make the greatest game of all time. And they do. Red Dead Redemption 2. You can't say it's not like the greatest game of all time, or at least a candidate. It's a candidate for the greatest game of all time. It might be one of the greatest stories ever told. You got to admit this. Then you got the pressure that you put on yourself to top it with GTA 6. And you get into it and you go, okay, we got our crew. We got Laszlo, we got Michael, we got Leslie, we got Dan, we got Sam, we got the whole fucking crew in here. We got all the money in the world. Let's fucking go. And they go to do it, and it's harder than they fucking thought. And at every step, it gets harder, and it gets harder. And they work later, and they work later. And then Dan finishes Red Dead 2, and he's like, I gotta take a fucking break. I gotta take a break. It's too much. He took a year off of work, and then he came back and he quit. Dan Houser had nothing else going on until his brother Sam hired him to write these games. Sam hired him. Keep that in mind. Sam got the job. And he said, bro, come write these games. That's what happened. And after 20 fucking years of making the greatest video games in the history of the world and some of the greatest pieces of entertainment, some of the most profitable pieces of entertainment, let me tell you, they did it. And then he quit. You know what I mean? He fucking quit because he was like, I cannot do this anymore. You're my brother. This is amazing. I'm making masterpieces over here, but I gotta go. And he goes to start Absurd Ventures. And then Leslie goes to. And then Laszlo goes to. And then Michael Unsworth goes to. And everyone follows suit. Why? Because they want to build a Rocket Boy? Because they want Absurd Ventures? I've been on the fence about this for weeks. I'm being serious. I've been on the fence about this for weeks. I'm a new content creator. I'm constantly thinking, what's the video I need to do my take on? I'm fired up right now. Let me tell you why. Because I've been thinking about this for weeks about the Dan Hauser video. I made a Laszlo video. I feel pretty good about it. I made my whole take on Laszlo and where I think it's going and all that stuff. Let me catch up on some chat. I'm rambling. I appreciate you being here. Welcome to Vinewood Public Access. I'm Rob Morris. I'm your host. I love you, motherfuckers. Okay, what do we got? Bro said he wants to be Laszlo. Yeah, dude. And let me can I be specific? I want to be GTA 3 Laszlo. I don't want to be GTA 5 Laszlo. I'm not trying to let you guys like tattoo a dick on my chest. Don't get it twisted. Okay, I'm trying to be the guy who built all the media in GTA from the ground up, starting in 2001, baby. I'm trying to be that guy. That guy's an impressive fellow. If you look at the career artistically of Laszlo, man, no hate. I got to go back even further. Oh man, I've been on a rant. Let me catch up with you guys. I love you guys. Maybe they're doing the thing that Disney does at their theme parks where they say the line will be 2 hours and then an hour and a half you're on the ride and it feels like the wait was shorter. Yeah, it could be some mental gymnastics, but I think the bigger likelihood is that they're fucking up. I think they thought they could do this. I think they kept thinking, we could do this. We can make it if we just push it harder. And then they literally would do something groundbreaking and crack the whole fucking game open. And they have to fix the whole goddamn thing again. And it keeps happening to them. I guarantee you that's what's happening. I'm going to finish my rant about the industry thing in a minute. Here, I'm going to read this and I'll play funny things because, you know.
If you can spell it, you've had too few, brother.
Everybody get wasted right now. Don't be unsafe and don't be irresponsible. Don't drink and drive. But if you have a substance, take a healthy amount of it right now. This is the moment. Laszlo is good people. You're spot on about the pressure. This is Tony Versetti, the brother, I'm sure, or cousin. You're spot on about the pressure on Sam Hauser. I honestly feel bad for the guy. Me too. I hope the game is a massive success. And yes, I think Red Dead 2 is one of the greatest games of all time. You are correct. Jamie said, yeah, Laszlo is top of the hill in terms of talent and capability. Mizzy B Gaming, I don't know. Laszlo told me Michael told me otherwise about Laszlo. I see what you're saying. God, I forgot how much I love this channel, says AKJ Dub. We forgot how much we love you. I'm playing. We never forgot that shit. We love you, brother. You can legit make an argument for RDR2 being the most sophisticated piece of storytelling in the history of mankind. I think I might at some point make that argument myself. Michael DeSanto lies to his friends. I wouldn't trust him. He's a complicated dude. Big Dick Rock, what's up, baby? Welcome back, Big Dick Rock. Truth is, we don't know why he quit. He won't talk about it. Yeah, but put the pieces together, man. Read between the lines. Damn, I only know GTA 5, Laszlo. You got to go back and do some research, man. First of all, Mizzy B Gaming. Mizzy B Gaming, I've been seeing you over my channel, checking my shit out. Go watch my video about Laszlo Jones. I made a whole video about it and his history. It's called GTA 6 Radio Could Change Everything, and it's got Laszlo on the front. Watch that video because it will break down kind of why I hold him in such high esteem and also why he's the inspiration for Vinewood Public Access. So check it out. If that's true, you've got to ask yourself, why would they deny the scripts of the man that wrote the previous hits? I'm sorry, I missed the line before it. I heard Dan left because they kept denying the scripts for GTA 6 speculation. If it's true, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to deep dive Laszlo. Very good. Yeah, we don't know the definitive reasons why any of these guys left, right? We absolutely can't be like, this is what happened. But that is the premise of all Grand Theft Auto channels. Do you understand that? Like, Rockstar Games doesn't ever fucking tell us anything, so we don't know anything. So we're all just making everything up. It's all speculation. And when someone says this is what happened, they don't know because no one knows, right? Like, that's the first thing. By the way, fuck WCTR. Agreed. Yeah, those clowns. Yeah, fuck WCTR. They sold out years ago. Burn it down, AKJ Dub and Mizzy B Gaming. Real shit. Oh, no, sorry, that was LS Live Radio. The script denial thing was unsubstantiated. I'm with Jamie on that. One of the things about this whole story that I absolutely want to be clear about, everything that happened pre-2020, I really think we should all stop speculating about. It's one of the least clear parts of the whole story. And I've said this repeatedly. Everybody just keep your fucking mouth shut about this is what happened. I just said this. Like, you can't speak definitively. The premise of all of these conversations is that, like, we don't know what we're talking about. But let me finish this. Let me finish the point that I was making before. When you work on stuff like this, like a TV show or a video game or a movie or something that's this big, that has this much money invested in it, that has like a Take-Two Interactive or a TLC or a Comedy Central or an ABC, when you have these people involved at that level creating stuff, the pressure it puts on you, the creative person, is unique, right? Because you're being trusted because you know how to do creative shit. You know how to make the thing. But it's not your job to have the final say on what gets published because it's not your money, okay? All the money from GTA Plus and Shark Cards and GTA 5 and all this stuff, that's not Sam Houser's money. It's not even Rockstar Games' money. It's Take-Two's money. And then they have to go to Take-Two and negotiate the budget for GTA 6. They have to get paid to do the thing. And this is something that I really want people to understand. This is something I really, really, really want people to understand about what it's like to work on your dream projects. Okay? Let me talk to you about this for a second. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people, and I've seen a little bit of this chatter, talking about this situation is like, why would these people quit? Or why would these people be frustrated? Or why wouldn't you want to work long hours, even if it's crunch? Like, it's a GTA, it's RDR, it's these huge franchises, man. I mean, they've been around long enough for people to have grown up watching them and then become adults and then go work there. Like, I'm old enough to work at Rockstar. I'm 37 years old. I found this stuff when I was a kid. I could easily be someone who works there writing stuff. And I can tell you, if I did, this company would be fucking ruining this game for me. Because any job making a creative thing can get real not fun real fucking fast when the customer keeps sending the chicken back. Or when the chicken doesn't cook right. When you're the chef and you're trying to make the thing and it just won't fucking go and you can't get it out the door, you get to a certain point where you're like, I hate this fucking chicken. I hate it. I don't want to do this anymore, man. And I'm telling you, is there a world where Dan Houser wanted to tell a story and they wouldn't let him? Maybe. But you know what seems far more likely? It seems like everybody who was there left because of the work culture, not the creative culture. That's my stance as of right now. Do I know? No. But I know creative people and I know this industry and I can smell it. The Dan Houser interview on Lex Friedman. I watched the whole fucking thing from beginning to end. I have paid very close attention to this. And I'm telling you, when you hear these guys talk about it and they talk about working at Rockstar Games, they sound fucking tired. They sound tired. Laszlo sounds tired. Dan Houser sounds tired. They've been working 150 hours a goddamn week for the last 25 fucking years. They're tired as shit. They're so over it. And yeah, it's GTA, and yeah, it's RDR. And there's a world, I'm sure, where if things could change, or they got paid a different amount of money, or there was a XYZ, that they would have stayed. But I'm telling you, I'm so confident as a creative person who makes these things, watching this from a distance, it absolutely is a burnout problem. Dan Houser quit after he took a year off from work. You think he took a year off from work because of RDR burned him out? Not 90 days. Not a fucking vacation for a few weeks. This guy took a year sabbatical, thinking that it would heal his shit from RDR2, that he would be able to come back and do your thing, you know? And then what did he do when he got back off that sabbatical? He left. You think he came back from vacation for a year, pitched a bunch of great stories. They were like, that's too dark. And so he quit. Or he made the greatest game of all time. It was the hardest thing he's ever done. It was the best thing he's ever done. It made him want to die because he didn't see his family and he was tired. So he took a year off. Then he came back and it was too much. It was too much for him. This guy just wants to do his own thing. And he's gotten great at his own thing. He just wants to do his own thing. He wants to open his own restaurant where the customers aren't fucking assholes. And the only one who's telling him how to cook his chicken is him. That's it. And he's earned it. He's earned it. Can we give Dan Houser that? And you know who's left holding the weight of all of it? Sam. Sam Houser is left there holding it all up. Oh, with not a lot of help from the original crew. It's burnout, man. This game is destroying these people. It's absolutely, it's so tough because I really fucking care. I really, 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 really care about this game. I love this universe. I love this game. I want to be a content creator in this universe. I want to participate in all of this shit. But man, the cost. The cost. I can't imagine. And this unionizing stuff, I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. You could tell it was toxic if they wanted to unionize. It doesn't have to be toxic to want to unionize. I'm in a union. I have union meetings all the time with the Writers Guild of America. We talk about contracts. We talk about, this company's, trying to take advantage of it. Like, that's normal. You don't have to be toxic. A big company is going to try to make the most money they can, especially when they're a capitalist. This is not a charity. This is an entertainment company. They make entertainment for people to buy. That's what they do. So they're going to try to make as much money as possible. And in order to do that, they have to keep their costs down as much as possible. So the purpose of unions is to strike that balance between workers' rights and profit. That's the whole point. That's okay. That's normal. What's not okay is when people start to organize to protect workers' rights, and then you fire them, which they claim was for misconduct. Maybe it was misconduct. I don't know about that. But it is a crime in the UK and in America to union bust, to punish people for unionizing. That's a crime. And if they're found guilty of it, that's another goddamn thing Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive are going to have to spend money and time on other than making this fucking game. It's too much. It's too much over there. They're doing too much. They're trying to build a space station that orbits the Earth when all they were supposed to do was make a fucking video game. But they kept biting off bigger pieces. And now it's so big they can't chew the fucking thing. Let me catch up on some chat. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Also, I love you. It's going to be okay. It's just a video game. I'm venting because I'm frustrated, and we're here to do that. And I hear a lot of other creators. I've seen their lives. I've watched other people today offer like hey, it's all okay. And it is okay, and I do want to offer you that. But I'm also here to offer, what the fuck? Because we're also feeling that. And it's okay to feel that. And I'm coming from a very reasonable place. Catch up on some chat. Jamie Hexam said, I think some people just don't realize is that maybe Dan just knew he had hit his peak and he wanted to exit on that note. He probably wanted to leave us wanting more and move on creatively. Totally possible, like a Jerry Seinfeld thing, right? Leave when the show is peak. Makes sense to me. I buy that. Bro, what do you think about Raul Batista? I think he's going to be a great villain. A quick clip I saw where Jason Lucia and Raul are having a shootout with police. Heat style 3-leaf clover, baby. Yeah, I love that. We'll talk about that in a second. Jay Savage said, I was so damn full of hype and it's just dead now. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother, 100%. But it's going to pick back up. It's going to pick back up, my guy. I promise you. I promise you it's going to pick back up. This is going to be temporary. This feeling you have of like, we've been here before. And we'll get out of it again. 22 assholes in here.
Treat yourself to a warm pumpkin spice nutbuster latte while you take pictures of it against the sunset.
Do it. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Jay Savage said, I appreciate you, Jamie. It's just game, but my life has been pretty rough lately, and I was really looking forward to the escape. I feel that, brother. I feel that. Can I offer you something in exchange for it that's maybe not what you were looking forward to, but maybe it's a consolation prize? You know what I mean? If you're going through a tough time and you felt like this game was going to lift you out of that shit, can I give you a little piece? You're here. You're here with us. Look what happened when you said in this chat, there's like 20 people here. This is not a big stream. There's like 20 people here. You mentioned you're having a tough time in this chat on this live stream at, what is 10 o'clock at night where I am. What happened? Boom. All these people jumped in and were like, you got it, dog. You're going to be all right. Look out, Jay. We got you, dog. All love, Jay. Look at this. Let me tell you something that I've learned in the last couple months, live streaming and building this channel. The desperation that cooks up in the GTA community waiting for this goddamn game, it's magical. And it is making us nice to each other. It is making us nice to each other. Like, people are mostly, not everyone in the GTA creator space is getting along, but mostly we're all getting along and supporting each other and doing it because we need each other through this, yo. A lot of us have pinned a lot of emotions and a lot of time and feelings on this game. It's no small thing. So we're here for each other, yo. That's what this is about. A friend of a friend is my friend. Yo, and you got a good friend in Luca Bailey. He'll fuck shit up for you, man. He sounds like a menace in a good way. Jay said, I can feel the love for sure. I appreciate y'all, Jay Savage. We appreciate you, brother. Jamie Hexam said, yeah, man, I'm glad and grateful to be kicking it, which is hell yeah. Jamie, we need to make you do you want to moderate with me? Maybe you and Gambit and Hayden. Maybe we start talking about y'all doing some moderation. We appreciate you. Before we know it, we're going to have so many assholes in here, I'm going to have to pull in some additional help.
And my mother says the chickpeas are blessed by the moon.
I'm in love with the soundboard thing. I need to add so many things to it. And here's an update for you on Vinewood Public Access. We are inching closer and closer to monetization, which means, far more importantly, we're getting closer to membership, which means we're about to have a real crew going over here, and it's going to be cheap as fuck for a really long time. So I'm just going to have some low tier stuff, but I'm going to throw some perks in there. We're going to get some super chats going and stickers and all that fun shit, just because it makes the live more interesting, yo. I wish I could set a cap on it, because I'm not trying to let nobody throw me like $20, $50. But I love the little 199s, man. Throw me them 199s just so we could see it pop. Everybody enjoys it. I love sending super chats on other people's shit. And $2, I got $2. So we gonna get there. But I'm in no hurry for that, man. I was chilling with y'all is my favorite thing. We got a little bit longer here. I can't be up too late tonight. I do have to be on set first thing in the morning, but I'm gonna mention it. Friend of my friend is my friend. I did get that. We are bonding through trauma, my beautiful brothers and sisters. What sucks for me is GTA 6 coming out in November, working for a liquor distribution center. It's a middle of our busy season, and I work nights. No gameplay, just work and sleep. Yeah, that's tough, man. I actually saw a lot of people saying, they're glad it's moved to November because they feel like they're going to have more time to play over the holidays than if they had it over the summer. But that's different, right? That all depends. If you work in a liquor store or in any kind of something having to do with food and beverage, your holiday seasons probably, or parties and stuff, is going to be popping in the holidays. You're not going to have no spare time. And, but then it's like if you're a teacher, you're going to have the whole summer off. People got different time periods and frames that works for them. So there's no bad time for GTA 6 to come out. Come on, let's be honest. They could drop it in fucking January and we're all going to figure it out. LS Live Radio said, where's the merch at, sir? We're working on it. We're going to do a few things. The main thing I really want to do merch-wise is so stupid and simple. It's not even to make money as much as I just want everybody to have them. I love stickers. I'm a big fan of stickers. So I want to take a bunch of the logos that we've made, stuff from, Ahmed from Nutbuster and all of these different things. You're going to enjoy the stickers. You're going to be like,
Your mouth goes, oh, like it is your birthday.
It's going to be like that. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, and honestly, I got to get it figured out. But once we get the memberships going, I want the memberships to just come with the stickers. Like if you sign up to be a member for Vinewood Public Access, you want to come hang out with us and be a permanent S-ho, you're going to get some free stickers. I want to figure that out. I don't know exactly how to do it, but one way or another, I'm gonna be passing out stickers like I just got a full paycheck in a strip club. I'm gonna vanilla unicorn with these stickers, motherfucker. All right, Jay Savage, I hope you get through it, man. Expert Dude Mo, man, throwing out the love. Community has helped. A Red Dead remaster would help. You know what? For mental health, I think Red Dead remaster. Let's get it going. At the very least, if we don't get RDR 1 remaster, can we get a current gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2? I could use a playthrough of that. Oh, you know what, Tony Versetti, you asked a good question earlier, and I see you're in the chat again. I want to answer the question about Raul Batista. Oh, yo. Let me tell you about my next video coming up. And we kind of talked about this before, but man, I've been diving into some Bonnie and Clyde research, like really researching Bonnie and Clyde, like full backstory. I've been watching different YouTube videos, biographies, and different stuff like that. There's 3 movies I got lined up that I want to watch that are Bonnie and Clyde movies. One of them is OG Bonnie and Clyde from 1967 with Warren Beatty. Faye Dunaway, Bonnie and Clyde. That movie is iconic, yo. Let me tell you a little bit about what I learned about Bonnie and Clyde. Like, I'll just tell y'all a little bit of it in this chat, but I find it very interesting. So I started looking them up, right? And first of all, this movie that got made in 1967 called Bonnie and Clyde is a huge movie in American cinema history. Like, I didn't really know the impact of this. And I started doing the research of it because I'd never seen that movie. Like, I like classic movies, but I just had never seen that one before. So I started researching it. Gene Wilder is in it. Fucking Willy Wonka. Gene Hackman is in it. Like, you got a double Gene. It looks like a great movie. I got to check it out. But the thing that was a big deal about this movie was Bonnie and Clyde, the movie, was like a super violent movie for the time. Like, they had never developed squibs before. Y'all know what squibs are? It's that little bullet thing that, like, you have a remote or something, and it pops, and the blood comes out. Like, that shit didn't exist until, like, the 60s. And Bonnie and Clyde was one of the first movies to use that. So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, when Bonnie and Clyde get gunned down, they're like fucking squibs going off everywhere, and they're like getting riddled, and no one had ever seen that shit in a movie before, dude. No one had ever seen someone get like lit up. Back in the day in westerns and shit like that, people get shot and they would just grab their chest. They'd be like, and then they would just like fall down and shit. Bonnie and Clyde had like pippity pop blood going off everywhere. It's fucking banana sandwich. So what's cool about that is obviously GTA is notorious for being like the most violent game, and everybody's like, oh, they're so violent. People weren't ready to see people like that. RDR 2, those graphics on that violence, that gore, that was a lot. So Grand Theft Auto is always pushing the envelope on violence in video games. And apparently, Bonnie and Clyde, the movie in 67, did exactly that for movies. They were like, it was a violent movie. Then I started digging even deeper into Bonnie and Clyde's history, and 2 things came up that I found pretty interesting. I'm going to tell you all this right now, and it's going to be in my video. Because I got plenty of time to put my Bonnie and Clyde video together now. I was worried I was running out of time. Because I'm not running out of fucking time to do this shit. So, 2 things I found interesting about the Bonnie and Clyde thing. So, there were 2 big elements. Let's call them 3 big elements about Bonnie and Clyde that kind of made them the first GTA protagonists ever. Let me explain. So, Bonnie and Clyde meet in 1930, okay? Their whole running around robbing banks and shit, that shit happened from like 33 to 35 or like 32 to 34, somewhere in that ballpark, right? They were together for a little bit. I think he actually went to jail and then he got out and then they started running around robbing everybody, okay? So when this was happening, this was when motor vehicles were new and machine guns were new. Both of those things didn't really exist before. So the cops that were hunting Bonnie and Clyde, they had like pistols. They had like 38 revolvers. And Bonnie and Clyde are popping out of the thing with a Tommy gun, like, which made them crazy unstoppable. Plus they had this car and they could drive really far and fast and like get out of Dodge. And literally sometimes they were being chased by people on horses. So they're literally stealing cars. Grand Theft Auto. Like, there weren't cars before that. But I mean, they've been around for a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they were famous for, like, they fucking straight up stole people's cars. They killed cops. They robbed banks and convenience stores. And they were obsessed with being famous. What the fuck does that sound like? And they're American. So we got Americans stealing cars, killing cops, robbing banks, getting famous for it. What the fuck does that sound like? That sounds like a goddamn Grand Theft Auto protagonist if I've ever heard of one. That's like every single one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when it clicked for me. I'm like, man, Bonnie and Clyde really are the perfect, they're the perfect story for Grand Theft Auto. They're the OG Grand Theft Auto. Like, we thought it was like Goodfellas and Casino and all the, we thought it was like maybe 50s, 60s, 70s, like Mafia. That was like, nah, dude. Bonnie and Clyde, the OG GTA characters. And so it makes perfect sense that they would rip that off, that story, and different parts of it, and let that inspire Jason and Lucia. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they were savages, dude. Bonnie and Clyde, it looks romantic in the movies. And the movie, someone asked earlier, Jay Savage said, would I recommend the movie? I haven't watched it yet, but I can already recommend it to you because, first of all, like I said, it was a very important movie in American cinema history. So if you just like movies, if you like American cinema, you want to see the great. That's the cool thing about classic film, right? Like, you only have to see the greats once. You could rewatch it if you want, but you only need to watch the shit once to say you've seen it and to wrap your brain around like what it is. Man, watch it. I'm going to watch it. I've never seen it. It's on my list in the next couple weeks. I'm trying to watch it. They also made a movie with Emile Hirsch where he played Clyde Barrow. He did a Bonnie and Clyde movie. That one I've not looked into a lot. But the other one, and I don't know how I missed this shit, is Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson did a movie in 2019 called The Highwaymen, which is about the two guys who were chasing them. And to bring it back to Raul Batista, the guy in the trailer 2, who's the cop that we see like planning shit with other cops, man, he reminds me a lot in that shot of the guy that Kevin Costner plays. His name was Frank Hammer. He was a Texas Ranger. And man, absolutely fascinating. I think that's going to be a way. And I think Raul Batista will end up being a dude that we really fuck with. I don't think he's going to be a villain. I think he's going to be like an anti-antagonist where like we think he's the bad guy several times and he ends up being the homie. That's what I hope with Raul Batista. That's my answer. You also asked me a question a little bit earlier, Tony, that inspired that one. What if Rockstar is Dutch Vanderlyn and we're the audience are the gang? Sorry, I started to yawn and enjoy the shit out of this at the same time. Let me read this clearly because I almost fucked this up. This deserves a full read. Tony Versetti says, what if Rockstar is Dutch Vanderlyn and we, the audience, are the gang? We give our love and our money to Dutch, and just like he did in the end of RDR2, we're being played. And every time there's another delay, they tell us, thank you for your patience, but you got to have faith, boy. You better get yourself some faith, some goddamn faith. You know, you need to believe in us. We are trying to deliver the polish that you've come to expect, or whatever bullshit they said. My God. Expert. Let's go back to Jamie. Jamie says, you're right on the money, Rob. Yeah, it's such a layup decision to use Bonnie and Clyde, and yet fresh enough of an idea to possibly redefine the notions of what GTA protagonists to be. Absolutely. And we don't know that they're going to like precisely follow the story of Bonnie and Clyde. Like they could easily just, and they won't do exactly what happened to them. Even the 1967 movie about Bonnie and Clyde is notoriously inaccurate. It's a beautiful movie. It's a dramatic movie. It's a good movie, but it's loaded with fucking lies that are not true about what happened with Bonnie and Clyde. It is a dramatization of their story. And this is going to be something similar, like where they're not going to rip off the exact story, you know. Jay said, true expert. Yes, Hayden, gladly take 4 or RDR2 on PS5. God, absolutely. That'd be great. GTA 4 port. We need GTA 4 ported. Please, can we please get GTA 4 Definitive Edition with the episodes of Liberty City and the option to play them in chronological order? I did that recently, and that is the fucking way to play RDR. Or, what's wrong with me? That is the way to play GTA 4. Play it chronologically with 3 save files, bounce back and forward, play it in order. That's my recommendation. I'm gonna make a video about that too, motherfuckers. Just being able to live another day is all that matters. True shit, expert dude Mo. You are an expert indeed. Live longer than your enemies is good advice. Hayden says, Jay, let's go bowling. Also good advice. Jay says, I love Bonnie and Clyde, but I do need to actually watch the movie. Tuesday the 11th. Yeah? That's what we're thinking for the trailers and the new info. We're hoping for Tuesday the 11th. Is that where we're at? Maybe. I don't believe a goddamn thing anymore. Do you? Do you have any faith left? Like, I believe. I believe that it's gonna come out. But this relationship is toxic, guys. Can you understand this? Our relationship with this game developer is toxic. This is like a toxic ex-girlfriend that we're dealing with. Rockstar Games is our toxic ex-girlfriend who's like, I'm going to get better and we're going to get back together and it's going to be so great. No. It's just like as soon as I'm done getting back from the Bahamas and fucking this new guy, I'm totally going to come back and we're going to be together. And we're like, in May? And she's like, yeah, totally in May 26th. It's going to be so good. Like, every one of your dreams is going to come true. It's going to be amazing. And we're like, you've told me this twice already. And this is the third time you're saying, you promise you're not going to take any longer to do this? You're going to come back to me and we're going to be together and so in love? And she's like, totally. It's totally going to be together. When I get back from the Bahamas, if I get this guy. And now it's November. Now we have to wait another year. I always talk shit to these dudes who are in these chats and comments saying things like, fuck it, they can keep it. Oh, fuck, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even going to play it. Boycott. Ban. Fuck it. And I'm always like, dude, shut up. You'll be playing it the second it comes out. At the same time, I don't want to give in to this toxic girlfriend named Rockstar Games. Stop fucking with me, dude. Come on. Sorry. That's how it comes out for me. It's these little bursts. I'm out of water. We need to get some. I'm going to take an ad break really quick. I love you guys. Let me catch up on some chat before we leave. And then I want you guys to, I'm going to give you something to talk about really quick before I leave because I'm telling you. Big Dick Rock says, I don't even want to see the trailer with the game being at least a year away. I disagree. It's unpopular, but I don't really need or want to watch after this delay. I'd rather have it closer at this point. I think I'm mixed on that. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't want it tomorrow. I'm not in the mood tomorrow. I'm with you there. Tuesday, maybe. I could take it in a couple of weeks. But we also have I don't know how many people play GTA Online, but I still fuck with it. And I'm interested in the Mansions DLC. I want to see what they do with that. And that's going to be the next few weeks. They're starting that next week. So let's see what it is. It's not nothing. And Vinewood Public Access is a station that takes place in the universe of GTA Online. So more GTA Online is not bad for me. I will make more radio. I will say this, and for fans of VPA, I know I've been talking about our roadmap and our schedule. Obviously, that's going to loosen up a little bit. I'm going to keep to the schedule that I posted the other day. So if you want to know, I just put a community post yesterday about the whole plan for VPA. Go check it out. We've got some really cool stuff planned. But now I'm thinking maybe we do a 5th broadcast day. Honestly, I think we keep making this because you know what?
And my mother says the chickpeas are blessed by the moon.
They're blessed by the moon. You got to keep doing it. Prism said, I'm tired, boss. He talking about the mile, the green mile. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, too. I can't blame you. Fuck it. They can keep that shit. Shut up, Hayden. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me. I hate to say it, but I just feel like it's way too early now for trailer 2. Plus, on the delay tweet, they didn't say anything about sharing any info soon. Yeah, that's true. You want to watch a modern day Bonnie and Clyde movie? Watch True Romance. Don't have to sell me on True Romance. Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Dennis Hopper, Christopher Walken, Michael Rappaport, Brad Pitt. Go watch True Romance. It is on my list. Another video that I have jotted down over here is like top 10 movies to go watch before GTA 6. I'm going to take a little longer putting that list together. But absolutely True Romance. Such a good movie. Underrated. Great quote. I was really excited for the mansions, but the whole point was our characters would retire in a I know. It's supposed to be the last DLC, and now it's not. And we're going to end up getting some bullshit in the summer. I know. I'm sorry. Domislav Pedzvitsin. Pedzivin. That's pretty. What's up, Domislav? AKA Count Monkey. What's up, dude? I'm going to have to watch True Romance because I love Quentin Tarantino. If you love Quentin Tarantino and you've never seen True Romance, fill in the gap. Because he did not direct that movie, so it's not considered a Quentin Tarantino movie. But he wrote it. And the script is fucking amazing. Gary Oldman. Ugh, so good. True Romance. Check it out. Yes, that's an awesome idea, the movie thing. Yeah. I am obsessed with the movie references across GTA, and I know the fuck out of them. So, like, I'm very, very good at picking up the references. Boys, we get another Halloween in GTA Online. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, why did that one hit me so hard? I hate that. God. Fuck. Halloween? Halloween again? God, I hate Halloween. I don't like Halloween very much in real life, and I certainly fucking don't like it in Grand Theft Auto Online. I made the Halloween special on VPA. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Tommy Singles, the character I play, he fucking hates Halloween too. Oh, God. Jay said he's probably why he's never heard of it. Yeah, it also wasn't a smash hit. True Romance is not like a box office hit. It's kind of a cult classic, so that's why. I'm going to be playing Slasher and Judgment Day another damn year. Jamie, stop. Jamie, stop. Oh, true. Actually, my character will be 13 before GTA 6 comes out. Oh, God. Everyone shut the hell up. Our characters are teenagers. Our characters are fucking teenagers, dude. Get out of here with that. I said I was going to go on an ad break. I need more water. I love you guys. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Wait, you know what? Did I ever get the proper ads working? Let's see. Let's make sure that this is right before I kick it and tear my stream up. Let's see. Does this work?
Hello, my friend. This is Ahmed from Nutbuster, Vespucci Beach's #1 falafel and sad feelings destination since '69. My mother once said, if you can't beat this season, add more seasoning. So we are proud, no, honored to introduce pumpkin spice everything. That's right, pumpkin spice falafel, pumpkin spice shawarma, pumpkin spice hummus, we even pumpkin spice napkin. You wipe your mouth, it smells like autumn in yoga studio. Mom worked very hard to perfect the recipe. Today she said, Ahmed, this tastes like a candle I would put in my mouth. So you know that it is good. And please, calm down and embrace your inner white woman. We talked and it is now okay again for you to come inside without a man. Treat yourself to a warm pumpkin spice nutbuster latte while you take pictures of it against the sunset. What is really spooky? Women with freedom. But this holiday season, even the ladies are busting nuts. Remember, no judgment, only joy, and maybe a little cinnamon on top. Nutbuster, taste the nut, fear the spice, and happy Halloween! Tell my mom I sent you.
Hungry? Of course you are. Come down to Spit Roasters Meat House in West Vinewood, where the portions are huge, the buns are warm, and you always leave satisfied. At Spit Roasters, we take our meats seriously. Whether you like it slow cooked, flame grilled, or just dripping in sauce, our staff is trained to handle it with care and both hands. Try our famous double stack meat tower. It's thick, it's juicy, and yes, it comes with extra napkins. And if you're feeling adventurous, ask about our backdoor special. It's not on the menu, but our chefs know exactly how to sneak it in. Spit Roasters Meat House. We don't judge your appetite, we just feed it.
Hello! My family has been serving Los Santos for years at Simon Ho Korean Noodle House, or as our big sign says, Eseho. People love Eseho. My family is so proud of our Eseho that we want everyone to experience. Our noodles are hot, our portions are huge, and once you get a taste of Eseho, you'll be coming back for more. Find Eseho at 3 locations in Little Seoul. Extra parking is always behind the S-hole.
I know personally I could put Esso in my mouth just about any day of the week.
Man, this authentic asshole is the shit. That's my favorite thing. It reminds me of my hometown of Seoul, South Korea.
Simon Ho Korean Noodle House. When you're hungry, nothing hits the spot like a big bowl of S-ho.
What's up, everybody? We're back on Vinewood Public Access. We got some more water. I'm going to be on for a little bit more. Probably about 15, 20 minutes. I don't have time to have like a long stream tonight, but I couldn't not get on tonight. I mean, come on. Historic day. Historically sad. Let me catch up on some chat that happened while I was gone. God bless you, motherfuckers. You're blowing it up. I love you. Gut punch, but we'll find other things to focus on. Maybe we'll finally get RDR2 and 60 FPS. That'd be great. Jamie said a silver lining for the delay announcement is that every goddamn YouTuber's been going on epic rants. Rob is no different tonight, and it's a fucking treat. We'll get there, boys. Thanks, buddy. Jay says at least I have time to get my life together. Don't we all? Very good. Hopping off, got things to attend to. Hit me up tomorrow, Rob. We'll talk business. Also, episode 16 of The Lost Tape drops tomorrow on my channel. Great music and interesting segments as always. Go give LS Live Radio a follow, guys. If you're just joining us, we're on live with Vinewood Public Access, and LS Live Radio is another in-game GTA radio station. To be popping jams over there. It's a really good time. It is a music station, but in between, he's got stories and characters and a whole thing kind of tying everything together. And Luca puts a lot of work into that station. So real, recognize real. We appreciate you, dog. Have a good night. And thank you for dropping by the stream. We do appreciate it for sure. GTA 4 port and RDR2 remaster will help a lot if they give us either one. We're going to be, God, at least we'll have something to talk about. Hope you get your shit together. I thought about trying to YouTube myself, but I need to do something in general. Jamie, I think we get young Jamie a job at Vinewood Public Access. I think we fire Kevin, and we get Jamie in, someone who can actually do the fucking job. You know what I mean? Jay Savage, Peace LS Live Radio, hitting the hay. I got a question for y'all. Who are y'all's favorite side characters? Okay, that's a fun little digression. Let's go. Let's see. Favorite side characters. I mean, Laszlo's kind of a side character, and I love him. Even though they totally wrote him off the rails and Dan Houser made him more and more ridiculous, I still fucked with him, so that's pretty cool. I do like him a lot. Wade. Can you find a better character in GTA 5 than Wade? Oh my God, he's amazing. Just the fact that character's packaged in a juggalo and they never address it. He could not be a juggalo, and it would work. He could do the same stuff and say the same stuff. They almost never mention it. Jay says mine is probably Ron Jakowski. Hard to beat. I'm a big fan of Ron myself. Love him. I find him one of the least annoying mission givers in GTA Online. The hanger stuff is like more tolerable because of him. Favorite side character, Wade. You took mine, Daddy. You know what it is. You know what it is, Big Dig Rock. Gambit, I saw you earlier asking about the forecast, the roadmap for VPA. It is on a community post on YouTube. I made the Discord the other day on a whim. People are welcome to join the Discord. If you want, the link for the Discord is also on a community post on YouTube. I'm not doing a lot with the Discord right now. People are welcome to join up. I'm going to start utilizing it over the next couple of months to do some pretty cool stuff. So please join the Discord. Again, the link is on there. Sadie Adler, almost not a side character. Does side character mean anyone who's not a protagonist? Because then I guess that's Sadie. But when Sadie's like a main character, dude, she's one of the only people that lives. I'm not the daddy guy. Dude from the car wash. Hell yeah. Okay, Sadie is pretty goated. Yo, Sadie's gonna get fucking put to the next level, though, by Lucia, though. I bet you. I'm really hoping. Brucey. I fuck with Brucey. And you know what will really make you fuck with Brucey is if you play Ballad of Gay Tony and you do the Maury missions and you see the way he deals with his brother. You will come to feel so bad for Brucey. You'll love him. Man, Ballad of Gay Tony's fucking good, and people don't talk about it enough. It's one of the best things they ever made, and it's so, so, so underrated. Jacob from GTA 4, that's a good one. All I see are polls on the community page. I wish I had an easy way to like post it in here for you guys. It's not really how it works. But I can also, you know what I can do? I think I can just show it to you. So we can go over it together too, because I'm, as I mentioned, not going to be able to be on super late tonight, and I definitely want to go over this. Maurice the Gardener. I also like the guy on the radio station who does the hot dog vendor bit with Laszlo, the Integrity 2.0 bit. You know what I mean? This should be here. So let's move that. Let's move this under here and this under here. That way we can move me over here. You'll see the chat. I'm going to make it a little smaller because we're going to pop this open really quick. I'm just going to show it to you. we put together a roadmap for Vinewood Public Access to talk about the next few months and how that's going to culminate in different radio broadcasts and stuff like that. But I haven't posted it on the Discord yet. I also published in this community post that I'm about to show you, and I will read it to you. But it is the beginning kind of script for the Christmas special, which is going great. I made a lot of progress on that the other day. I think I've written maybe the first half of it. Yeah, here we go. See, it's here, dude. One day ago. It's okay. We'll all look at it together. I'll put it... Let me double check this. Capture the right window here. There we go. Oh, it's probably gigantic. Yeah, it's all blacked out. It's huge. Run! This is terrible. Oh my god, it rendered gigantic. Why is it so big? That's what she said. It's huge. Oh my god. Can I make this small enough? I don't know if I can. My god, hold on. It's like all blacked out. That's too funny. Yeah, it's like a gigantic. Okay, that's not working the way that it's supposed to. So, let me just talk you through it. I'll do that really quick. Here we go. I think they sublated it because Shark Card wasn't working. Hilarious. The GTA 4 was a sitcom. Videos are hilarious. Yeah, I liked the GTA 4 comedy in general. It was really funny. Red Dead 1 doesn't get much respect since Red Dead 2 came out. It's just an older game, man. It'll get a lot of respect when they remaster it. I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, so let's go through the plan. I'll just read it. I'm literally going to read the community post, but if you want to go check this out, you can. And I'll put the chat back over here as well. There you go, kids. Okay. This is what I wrote. Working on the script for the VPA Christmas holiday special tonight, and I have to say I'm very excited about this one. The Christmas special will be a love letter to the fans, which is very true. And thank you guys so much for being here. Joy to you. To put. Joy to you. Am I reading that wrong? Oh man, Joy Toy output. I should have just looked at it on a different screen. What up, Joy Toy? Joy Toy, welcome. You're in Vinewood Public Access, baby. With that being said, I want to lay out a roadmap of sorts for VPA and explain what the future looks like for us leading up to May. That's what I wrote. Whatever. Actually, this roadmap only takes us to fucking February anyway, so... I might make a video about this. I guess I will now, but for now it lives here. So, first question. What is the plan with the radio? What are we doing with this? As many of you know, there are currently 2 48-minute broadcast days of Vinewood Public Access, the show. There are also 2 holiday specials that have been published, 420 and Halloween. And they're on YouTube and Spotify. YouTube and Spotify for video and audio. The plan is for 2 more holiday specials, Christmas and Valentine's, and 1 more full broadcast day. This may actually end up being 2 new broadcast days since we have so much more time, but we'll see what happens with that. So here is the roadmap for that as far as like release dates and stuff like that, when you can expect more Vinewood Public Access radio. The Christmas special is coming on December 12th. The Christmas special is very fan and creator based. So I got a lot of other creators that are going to be on this. Sav's going to be on it. Sav's wife is going to be on it. I'm trying to get Captain Glack on it. I've got a bunch of fun things written for the Christmas special. I have not reached out to everybody, but like a lot of people have said that they want to do it, and I'm very excited to get them on it. So if you've listened to VPA, you know that the main station is Canon, and it's meant to be evergreen, right? It's kind of supposed to loop at any time of year or whatever. It's not specific in any way. The holiday specials get a little more breaking of the rules. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is we're going to get a little more meta in some ways. And the Christmas special is a love letter to you guys. It is absolutely written, and you'll see what I mean by that when it comes out. It is absolutely written as a love letter to the YouTube community that has helped grow this channel over this year. So making it for you guys. I really hope you enjoy it. It's already fun. It's already funny. I'm very excited about it. So that's Christmas. It's going to be great. And I love Christmas. Who doesn't love Christmas? Come on, let's go. Some people don't. Broadcast day 3, right? Which is in process. That's coming January 2026. I have about a third of it done. The whole morning block and some of the afternoon and the Getaway Chronicles is done for day 3. So pretty good. But I gotta wrap that up. And I have one really big segment that I'm excited about for broadcast day 3 that I've not even touched yet. It's going to sit like in the middle of the afternoon. I think you're going to like that one. And then that'll be the audio. And then in February 2026, we'll get the video for broadcast day 3. And then I'm going to do a Valentine's Day special that comes out February 13th. Next question on this roadmap was, will the live streams keep up? Obviously, here we are. I'm loving the vibe in the live streams. I'm just going to read what I wrote. I'm definitely still learning a lot about this, and I need to find a schedule that works for me. I think I'm going to try to stick to after Sav. So Sav does his streams Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They wrap up at 9 p.m. local for me. He's on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast. So he'll do his little bit, and then I'll pick up I'll be the Conan to his Jay Leno, if you will. I don't want to overlap. I don't want to be live at the same time other people are live. And you can't always not be live at the same time. Like, some people's live streams are going to cross over. That's just going to happen. But I'm trying to limit that. And right now I'm trying to carve out the late night guy. I'm trying to be the late night guy. That's what it is. Razib B is so upset, brother. It's going to be okay, my guy. It's going to be okay. We have vented tonight, and we have raged. I invite you to go back and look at my go scrub through. See if you can find this. This was happening earlier. If you're in that mode and you need to rage, we did it. It happened. I've processed it, but I recorded it for you. So you can go back and you can rage with us. If you're post-rage and you're trying to chill and relax, I think you found the right spot. And you found a good crew, because Jamie, Jay, all these people, Big Dick Rock, they're going to step up and make you feel good about yourself, baby. Razib B, have you lost weight? You look good. Fantastic. Finishing up the roadmap, read. Yeah, I don't want to overlap with anybody else, so I want to try to find my own lane. But yes, live streams. We're going to keep it up. I really like doing this. It's good shit. Are there more GTA 6 essays and GTA essays in general coming? Absolutely. I've already talked about that a little bit on this stream. There's a thing I want to do about Bonnie and Clyde. I want to do about movie influences. Like, I have a lot of really fun stuff, and now I feel even less pressure to like hurry up and get them out. The only thing I'm trying to do right now is get a few more watch hours so we can get to monetization, get our memberships going, get some really cool shit happening. What else, Rob? Oh, I just finished the script today. Oh, man. You guys, this is true. And I forgot about this as I was reading it. I just finished the script today for a trivia game show that I will be hosting other creators on and testing their GTA knowledge. It is going to be awesome. They will start by premiering on a schedule, and once we run a few, I would love to do a live finale. We shall see. So much is happening on this channel, and if you read all of this or listened to me read it, I love you. Stick around and watch this become a very cool thing, and you can say you were here in the beginning, because that's what fuels irony. Envy. If you know that quote, drop it in the chat. Hayden says, this is exactly why we tune in. Real passion, real community, real VPA, baby. Boo! Hayden said, yeah! Let's go. Yeah, that's true. We got to keep the hype going, even if it will be hard. I'm not worried about keeping the hype going. You know why? Because my hype hasn't died down since 2001. It hasn't really. I've been in love with this shit the whole time. And whether I'm waiting on a GTA Online DLC with heists, or I'm waiting on GTA 6, or RDR 2, or RDR 1, or the GTA Definitive Edition, and even if it's a fucking nightmare and they figure it out, man, I'm here for it. There's always something to look forward to from Rockstar Games. And yeah, this is a huge disappointment, but the truth is, they have made me more happy with their work than almost any other artist. For me personally, the people who made GTA, they're my homies. Don't like the way it sounds like they do their shit, but I don't know everything about that. I have had to go to union meetings and talk about how my employer needs to get their fucking act together because this is bullshit and I want to make the show. I want to make it good, but you can't treat me this way, okay? We have to figure this out. I've been in those meetings. I have talked to those people as a writer, as a creative, as a producer. I get it. And there's nothing worse than having a job that you actually fucking love that you have to beg to be treated with decency. You want to do it. These people they're not pipe fitters, okay? They're not firemen, you know? I'm not trying to denigrate any of these other people, but I'm saying these people work in video games, making and writing and creating and animating video games. You don't get into video games because you're like, I don't know, whatever. Let's do something. Let's get a job. I don't know. Started the convenience store, then I went to work at the Jiffy Lube, and now I work at Rockstar Games. That's not how it works. You get into video games because you give a shit, because you want to make something great, because you want to bring people joy. Video games are fun. They're for fun. They're supposed to make things better. You know how I know that? Because that's what I do. I make TV shows. It's supposed to make you happy or sad, whatever it is. But it's supposed to make you feel something. It's supposed to make you enjoy your existence and your life a little bit more. We take a pause, take an escape, step away from life, and go into this other world. Be in this other world with these other people. That's what it's for. And every single person who works at Rockstar Games, every single person, they got there because they want to be a part of that. They want to make this game for you. That's why they go to work. The paycheck, and so that they can make this game for you. They want you to have it. And not only do they want you to have it, and not only do they want you to buy it, they want it to be good. Did you see what happened with Mind's Eye? That's what happens when you don't care if the game is good. Build a Rocket Boy, Mind's Eye, Leslie Benzies, are we all following what I'm talking about? That's what happens when you don't care if the game is good and you pump it out, because that's what you do. It looks like that. You don't want that. You want this thing that they're doing. They care. They really are coming in every day trying to make sure that it's good. And those same people are having to beg Rockstar to treat them with decency and give them time and let them go home and let them be with their families. It is not the individual writers, animators, and other. It's not their job to figure out how to do this. It's their job to do it. The how? That's a bigger thing, man. That's a bigger thing. Supercharged 71's in the house. Yo, yo, yo. VPA, hey, man. Hope you're doing well as you can, brother. I'm just rolling along. Hit all 5 stages of grief. Came to the conclusion that this game is going to be huge and is still at least coming. I absolutely agree with you, brother. I absolutely agree. I rolled through all that real quick. I exactly feel the same way. Big Dick Rock said, video games used to be made by Chad-ass nerds when Gen X was at the helm. That's true. I think there's still a fair amount of Chad-ass nerds there, man. I don't think they're lacking in that totally. Couldn't have said it better. Good art makes you forget the world just long enough to remember what matters. for sure. Supercharge, yeah, it's rough, but we will make it. You guys, I really do appreciate you. Here's how I truly feel about this. And this is the button that I want to put on this whole evening. And thank you guys so much for joining this live stream. I have one last thing I really want to tell you. And I'm so sorry because now it's two things, but I forgot from earlier. My great-grandfather gave Bonnie and Clyde a ride when they were hitchhiking, when they were running from the police. True story. I'm going to put that in one of my videos. But I was born in Dallas, and my whole family's from that Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas neighborhood. And my great-grandfather gave Bonnie and Clyde a ride. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, we did make it through a 500-plus day drought. This is nothing. We got this. It's less than 400 days away. This is the last thing that I wanted to say. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. It really means the world to me. And here's what we have. Even right now, this live stream, I have less than 1,000 subs, yo. This is a small-ass channel right now. This is a small-ass channel. So if you're here watching this, you're part of something at the very, very beginning, because I'm going fucking nowhere, and we're just getting started. 115 people by my count have been in this live stream for the past, couple hours? 90 minutes. There's been concurrent viewership of almost 20 the whole time. This is worth it. You understand? This is why. I didn't even exist in this space a month and a half ago. I was not doing this. My channel was just the radio. Now I can get live and go on a live stream with no announcement, with no notice, and within 10 minutes, I got people kicking in here, and we're hanging, and we're chilling, and we're dealing with this together. I don't know about you. Let me talk about this before I go to bed. I've been in love with this. I'm going to get a little emotional, okay? Be patient with me. Here's the real shit. I've been in love with this game franchise since 2001. I found GTA 3 on a Blockbuster shelf. I brought it home. I played it all weekend with my best friend. And since the moment I jumped in that car on the Callahan Bridge, I've been obsessed with this franchise, with this world, with Los Santos, with Liberty City, Vice City. I've been obsessed. I have never found a friend in real life who fucks with this thing like I do. You start to talk to someone and you're like, oh, GTA. And they're like, GTA. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's talk. And they're like, well, I never finished the game. I just drive around and blow shit up. Cool. But I don't know how to talk to people like that. I want to talk about the real shit. I know everything about this game. I'm a fucking nerd about this game. And I've never found anybody to talk to about it. I've never even really had other players to play with. I had a roommate once, and I've told this story on the channel before. I had a roommate once that I lived with for years. When we were playing GTA Online, he moved in. I was like, GTA? He was like, yeah, sure. I bought him the game because he didn't have 5 or online. I bought it for him. I bought him the Criminal Enterprise pack, and we've been playing together for years, and he's my only real homie on Xbox playing this game. It wasn't until I really got into this community I found all of you guys. I found all of these dope-ass people who fuck with this game like I fuck with it. And y'all show up to these lives, and you watch my content, and you comment, and you share, and you participate in this. You know what I mean? Like, you participate in this. And it means everything to me, yo. It means everything to me that y'all fuck with this. Because me, I've been searching for y'all. I've been looking for y'all this whole time. I've been at dinner parties and ruining evenings talking about this shit. And everybody else going, okay, he's into GTA, cool. I am, and so are you, and that's why you're here. And I really, really appreciate it, because we are going to keep rocking this shit. I have so many great things planned for this. And I really appreciate y'all being here because we're going to keep fucking shit up. The quiz show thing is the thing. The game show I'm working on, man, you're going to fuck with it. It's real cool. All right, let me read some of these nice-ass things you guys said to me before I go to bed, but I really appreciate y'all. Let's see. Less than 1K subs, and look how hard people are fucking with you, Rob. Endorsements from Sav, Glack, TGG, McTannon, GTA, man, the list goes on. You're going up and up. I do have an odd amount of status already. It's nothing, but it is weird to me that these other streamers with like millions or even just thousands of followers talk to me like I'm at their level, which is crazy. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Plus GTA is coming, like I said. My brother was telling me, try to be Sly Cooper fan. There's no information at all. 2013, 0's nothing. They've mentioned it, but not hope for a new one. Man, Sly Cooper. I understand. I have not thought about that in so long. LMAO facts. Everyone loves it. Let's Tims. Fuck yeah, let's Tims. Let's Tism out. Let's Tism out. That's funny. Haha, buddy. My buddy never even played story mode, only owns online. That's the guy I'm talking about. It's the same thing. Well, VPA, you've got 886 friends who love it along with you now, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I had 880 at the top of this stream, so 886. Let's go. GTA is my favorite game series ever. I could talk about for hours. Tom Morales says, finna blow up. Tomas, we appreciate you. Jamie Hexam, we appreciate you. Your content is so unique and fun. Thanks, Jay. Daniel Souza, I remember having friends that played it during the 3D era. We would basically hand the control back and forth. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm not going to say that next part because I do the same thing, but I'm trying to stay on this platform. Me and my friend Zach had hella BMX spots back in LS. Hell yeah. Who else had tried telling normies about some car you own in GTA? Yeah, good luck with that. Or you ever be walking with someone and a car goes by on the street and you be like, damn, that's a Banshee. And they're like, what? And you're like, never mind. You got the voice for it. Makes me want to this in a different content. I don't know exactly if I know what you mean by that. Like I said, VPA, your content speaks for itself. I appreciate you. Hey, you know what?
Thank you for your service.
Yesterday, I found something interesting in GTA 5. The place that you pick up the 2 cars from, the address is my birthday. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. 1373. 1373. You were born January 3rd, 1973. Got it. I think confidence is king. You carry yourself like they're equal, so you are. You know, and I gotta go. I really do have to go to bed. But I was just talking to somebody about that. That's just how I am. I don't know how else to be. I moved around a lot when I was a kid. I'm a little insecure in new places when I don't know how to act. So my defense mechanism is to walk in like I already have been there for fucking weeks, you know? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm here. I've been here. I've always been here. What are you talking about? And it works for me. Like, it makes me feel better, but that's off-putting to some people. Because definitely when you've been somewhere for a while and someone walks in like they have been there for a while and they haven't, a lot of people are like, bro, why don't you're new, so stop acting like you know your way around. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't bother me so much when people do that, but it does fuck with some people, so I gotta be careful about that. But it's been working, man. That's how I act in this GTA space, man. I do feel like I belong here. Because that's the other thing. Before I started making this and put my face on it, I absolutely knew that the radio station thing I made was good. Like, I know it's good, so I don't trip about that. They just hadn't found it yet. Tomas says, we love the S-ho. We love you. The S-ho thing is funny to me. Big Dick Rock says, you go to bed, S-ho. So my wife is the voice of the S-ho commercial. She does that. My wife does. And I told her that you guys fuck with the S-ho thing. And she loved it.
Hey, bro.
That's my wife.
Extra parking is always behind the S-hole.
Man, I love her so much. She's so funny. We love the S-hole. Very, very good. Oh, for sure. Me and my friend Jay Look, an Esperanto. Yeah, you get it. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with the radio itself. You know we always close out the streams with a little classic Vinewood Public Access. You guys feel free to stick around and enjoy that. If you have not heard the station, you're about to. It is the #1 fan-created GTA talk radio station in the GTA universe. And I got to tell you, I love you guys very much. Thank you for stopping by. This is Vinewood Public Access. I'm your host, Rob Morris. And you know what? Have a good year.
You're tuned in to Vinewood.
All right, welcome back to Vinewood Public Access. You're on with your favorite chatterbox, Tommy Singles. We are burning the midnight oil, and we are all out of flame retardant. Let's see if we can't find ourselves an issue to press. Let's talk about something serious, folks. I know it's late, but I'm sure we've got something important. We can air our grievances, our laundry. Let's see what's going on. Caller, you are on the line. What's on your mind?
Tommy, listen, I gotta talk to you about pizza. Real pizza.
Great. We love a sauce-based emergency here.
I'm from Broca, Liberty City, born into the thin crust and raised on grease. And let me tell you, Guido's Takeout on Vinewood Boulevard. Best Liberty-style slice in the LS. It's floppy, oily, disrespectful to napkins. It's fucking perfect, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. It's right down the street. Gets me through a number of late nights. So, what's your beef?
But people here, they line up for Sharky's Pizza. You know? You ever been there to Sharky's Pizza? The crust is a yoga mat. There's arugula on it. Arugula, Tommy. Like the fucking leaf.
Yeah, sounds like a goddamn nightmare, if I'm being totally honest with you. Down in Del Perro, I think.
And let me say something else, Tommy. There's this other place, all right? It's called the Pizza Coven. Vespucci. Real underground. I walked in, thought I was buying a pizza, left wondering if I'd, joined a blood pact.
Well, maybe you just got sauce on your receipt.
They had candles, Tommy. Black walls. The whole vibe. And I ate one slice, and ever since, my fridge hisses at me. My dog, he won't sleep near me, and I keep waking up with sauce on my hands.
Yeah, I guess you could be haunted or something like that. I mean, did you do anything to upset them?
I might have catcalled the hostess. Just a little bit, Tommy, though. Just a little bit in a really nice way. I said, you dish out slices like you dish out looks. And let me tell you something, brother. She was a looker. Jeez, manon.
And bada bing. There's that East Coast charm.
She looked me dead in the eyes and said, you will be sauce-bound. Bro, like, what does sauce-bound even mean? I don't even understand what she's talking about.
I'll tell you what it means, Vinny. Can I call you Vinny? I'm going to call you Vinny. Vinny, you can't work your East Coast magic on these West Coast witches. Put simply, they ain't playing games. Whether she's named Crystal or wearing crystals or both, keep your mouth shut and stick to Guido's. Good luck, Vin. All right, let's move on to someone who hopefully is not a huge creep.
I just want peace, Tommy. Just quiet. Solitude.
Oh, shit. Okay. My card here just says tired in Vinewood. What's the problem?
And if that means screaming at my neighbor's kids every night, so be it. You can't get picked up for screaming at kids. It's not a crime, Tommy. I looked it up.
The fuck?
It plays so damn loud I can't sleep, so I go out there and 1 a.m. and I yell. It's like no words, just ah!
Jesus Christ.
Just screaming in their windows. You know what? It works.
Holy shit. Okay. Great. Let's take a break from this free expression and do some ad reads. Due to a questionable clause in our station's arts funding grant and Kevin's inability to ignore an email, we are required to read ad submissions from local small businesses. These are all sent in by the owners themselves, and I mean that in the worst possible way. All right, Gems Jewelry. Oh, this is right next door. We sell rings, chains, and discreet apology gifts. Got dumped? We got discounts. All of our gold is probably real, and our diamonds are shiny in most lighting. Mention this ad, and we'll buff your old engagement ring until it looks like someone might say yes again. There's a guy that sleeps outside that place 6 years before I realized it's the owner. Paradise Sauna. Escape the chaos of Vinewood in our steamy sanctum. Paradise Sauna offers hourly rates, towel rentals, and something called thermic realignment, which might be a typo. Don't ask us what's in the eucalyptus steam. We don't know and legally can't test it. Paradise Sauna, the only spa where you leave sweatier and more confused. This is also right down the street. It says open 24 hours, but I don't think I've ever seen it unshuttered. All right, and finally, money can't buy happiness, but it can buy Happy Shark's fees. Happy Shark payday loans. Need quick cash? We don't check credit, we barely check ID. Our rates are high, but our smiles are higher. Mention this ad and we'll waive your first late fee, probably. These are all over town. Nothing says trustworthy like a cartoon shark smiling and holding a baseball bat. All right, that concludes this round of unsolicited non-sponsorship. If you'd like me to read your ad on the air, email it to Kevin or just scrawl it on a napkin and leave it under the studio door. We'll read almost anything, obviously. All right, folks. Well, it is that time of day. I have to go pick up my dry cleaning and make sure I still have an apartment. So it is time for The Bottom Line with Blaine Bartleby. Fun fact, his name used to be spelled B-L-A-I-N-E, but he changed it to B-L-Y-N-E so people wouldn't associate him with Blaine County, which is fair, but now it sounds like a cologne for people who gentrify neighborhoods. Anyway, here's the bottom line. Brace yourself for capitalist optimism with no human warmth.
You're listening to The Bottom Line, where capitalism isn't just a system, it's the system. Good day, Los Santos movers and shakers. This is The Bottom Line, where progress is sacred and profits are divine. I'm your ever-enthusiastic host, Blaine Bartleby, here to remind you that in capitalism's game, you're either a player or a pawn. And pawns don't get yachts. Let's dive right in, shall we? Okay, let's talk about ammunition, a shining beacon of liberty and personal empowerment. Critics might say, oh, they profit off violence. But to that I say, freedom isn't free. Where else can an upstanding citizen pick up a grenade launcher and a can of Patriot beer in one trip? Ammunition isn't just a store. It's a corner store of our democracy. But let's dig deeper. Ammunition doesn't just arm individuals. It arms dreams. Think about this. Someone might start as a regular customer buying a pistol for home defense. But within a year, they're the proud owner of an entire arsenal capable of defending a small country. Ammunition makes entrepreneurship possible in an unpredictable world, especially if that business happens to be independent security services or field negotiations. And to the critics of ammunition, they forget the jobs that ammunition creates. Factory workers, delivery drivers, gun cleaning specialists. Who else out there is doing more to keep the wheels of industry turning? And let's not overlook their philanthropy. Remember the Ammunition Sponsor a Rebel program? Or their limited time offer. Buy a flamethrower, get a free set of survivalist camping gear. If that's not corporate responsibility, nay, corporate generosity, I don't know what is. Ammunition, thank you for your service. Fly US, the airline that truly puts the service in self-service luggage kiosks. I mean, sure, they've had complaints about delays, lost baggage, and incidents involving oxygen masks, but let's focus on the positives. Their innovative pricing model. Can you believe they found a way to charge you for thinking about an upgrade? It's genius! But Fly US isn't just about getting you from point A to point B. It's about the journey. And what an unpredictable journey it is. Don't forget their amazing in-flight experiences like surprise reroutes, turbulence that feels like a theme park ride, and occasional unscheduled landings. Every flight is an adventure. And as a bonus, Fly US is eco-friendly. Not because they use sustainable practices, which as we all know are just government handcuffs, but because their delays mean fewer planes in the sky. That's a carbon footprint win, am I right? Fly US's impact goes beyond the skies. They've created thousands of jobs for luggage recovery specialists, customer service agents who specialize in saying no, and legal teams who handle mid-air scuffle lawsuits. Truly, a company that's always creating opportunities. So next time you're crammed into seat 37B, remember, you're part of something bigger. A profit margin. Ah, the Cola Wars. A battle as old as capitalism itself. On one side, we have Sprunk, the soda of adrenaline-fueled lunatics who think jumping off Vinewood Hills counts as fun. And on the other, E-Cola, the choice of people who are just better. Now, some people want to pick sides, but here at The Bottom Line, we say, why choose? Both brands are masters of marketing manipulation. Sprunk turns sugar water into an extreme lifestyle, while E-Cola, well, they capitalize the C, even though it is the second letter in E-Cola, so you know they are taking the flavor seriously. The real winners? Shareholders. And all of us, of course. That is what makes this country so great. And now, to bring some firepower to the discussion, let's welcome our guest, Randall Tuff, spokesperson for Merriweather Security. Randall, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Blaine. And let me start off by saying I'm a big fan of the show, but Merriweather is not a mercenary group. We are a private security contractor. There's a distinction, a very expensive one at that too.
Of course, Randall. Let's address the critics who claim Merriweather has been involved in, how should I put this, ethically ambiguous activities.
Blaine, Merriweather exists to keep the world a safer place for everyone that can afford it. You are definitely welcome. Whether it's protecting VIPs, enforcing contracts in disputed territories, or just simply applying a little pressure on competitors, everything we do is above board. The more recent track record speaks for itself. Fewer than 50 accidental casualties this quarter, and several of those were, frankly, kind of asking for it.
Remarkable restraint, truly. And what do you say to accusations that Merriweather is just a privatized army for hire?
I'd say those accusations come from people who are just not understanding the modern world or are too broke to realize it. If you want peace, you hire professionals. If you want a predictable outcome, you don't rely on government contracts. You hire us. We offer comprehensive conflict resolution services with optional aerial support. And let's be honest, no one complains about a privatized army when it's their mention that we are defending.
Well said, Randall. And remember, folks, Merriweather isn't just a name. It's a lifestyle. And that lifestyle includes helicopters, armored cars, and hopefully, peace of mind. Randall Tuff, thank you for your service. That's it for today, loyal listeners. We've covered guns, planes, soda, and mercenaries. A true buffet of capitalism's finest. Remember, whether you're sipping Sprunk, boarding Fly US, or hiring Merriweather to resolve your disputes, you're contributing to the glorious machine of progress.
You're tuned in to Vinewood Public Access.
Vinewood Public Access. Because, what do you have that's better?